Hey, this is Bill doing a Magic Origins Pat for a Win Swiss draft. I been doing pretty terrible on my Origins draft online, but I had some Planeswalker points here, and so this draft was free. So what the hell? Do it again. Open up a displacement wave for my rare. Um, Pretty decent. I don't know if I want to first pick that though. I have a Dwyne's Elite, Dragon Fodder, Totem, Heart Beast, Read the Bones, Titan Strength. Not really seeing anything particularly strong here for the pick, so I could go with the displacement wave, but I really want to. If I want to do something, I think I'd like to go into the elf deck and maybe look at Dwyne's Elite as being the card to take. Um, maybe Sylvan Messenger would be good, but that card's not really good if you don't go into the elf deck, at least my opinion. So Elite can at least be a 2/2 and can potentially get me another elf warrior. Okay, second pick here. We have the Somber Alpha that stays on um, color. We have the Ravaging Blaze. Elvish Visionary helps us with our elves, as well as the Eyeblight Assassin. Right now, I'm looking at either the Ravaging Blaze or the Somber Walled Alpha. Somber Walled Alpha is probably a good creature, but Ravaging Blaze is a pretty decent removal. Had pretty good chances with that, but like I said, I've been doing kind of badly lately, so I don't know if Ravaging Blaze is really where I want to go, if I want to try to concentrate on creatures a little bit more earlier. Um, it's double red and X is an instant. I really think it's pretty good, um, but I don't know. Go to red, go to green. Let's go with the red. Just take the removal. Okay. Third pick here. Wow, this is another soft pick here. I have the Glory Chaser that we could do to stay in red. I could do the Elf Shaman, the Shaman of the Pack, if I want to go green black. It's a gold card. It's not a color. I'm not in both of those colors. There's also the Pyromancer Goggles. What does that do? Red in my mana pool. Cast an instant or sorcery spells that copy that spell, and you may choose new targets for the copy. Well, that sounds pretty good if I was to go into red. But I don't know. I'm just not really that strong in. Got a strong feeling about that. There's also Consecrated by Blood. I want to try the Shaman of the Pack. Probably just trying to force something here. Okay, Fiery Conclusion is a good, well, it's a decent red removal. Lots of people say it's not that great. It's also Knight of the Pilgrim Road, Nantuka Husk or Orchard Spirit. Chandra's Fury is pretty good. So I'm either looking at Orchard Spirit or I don't think white or Fiery Conclusion. Mm, Fiery Conclusion, I think, is probably the better pick for me right now. Knowing that I'm removing red. Suppression Blondes. That's interesting. That's definitely the one of the better cards. It's not the best card. There's a Void Mage. There's nothing else that made me even remotely interested in blue except for my pack one. It's pick 5. I haven't seen anything else of interest in blue. So I think I'm gonna go with Suppression Blondes. It's the best card in the pack besides the Void Mage. Okay, so now we have Enthralling Victor, which is a 4-drop with a Battlefield Forge. Helps us with red-white. I don't think I'm going to go with the red-white. There's also the Titanic Growth, which has been doing pretty amazing stuff. And I think I'm just going to go with the Titanic Growth in this situation for a trick. Goblin Pile Driver. Not so impressed with it, but what are my other choices? Bonded Construct, Shambling Ghoul, or Vastral Gorger, or the Artificer if I wanted to go blue-red. Nah, I'm not thinking about that. So they're just going to take the Pile Driver, although I know it's not that great of a card. Uh, hmm. Yeah, just take it begrudgingly. Okay, so there's a lot of war. Empath, which I like a lot. There's also the Amaran Tactician. I think I could probably find the Tactician later, but later as the packs come in, the Empath starts to get more difficult to bring in. There's also Read the Bones. Besides Shaman of the Pack, I haven't seen anything of interest in black. Well, I guess there was the Ghoul, but I'm not going to look at a Ghoul. So Tactician or Landward Empath. Go with the Empath. Okay, so the Sylvan Messenger wheeled back to me. There's a Hitchcloth Recluse. I'm going to take the Messenger. I got potentially three other elves. Let's see what we can do with it. So there's the Aether Grid. No, I'm not looking at doing artifacts, at least at this point. Nilsa Pilgrimage, not good either. So I think what I'll do here is take the Enlightened Ascetic. Keeps me open on three colors here, I know, but I haven't decided which one of these ones I want to go with or not. Aerial Volley can come into. Okay, so the Orchard Spirit rotated here, so that's good for me if I want to go green. Magnum Insight, decent sideboard. Definitely don't care about that or this. So white doesn't look open. I mean, besides the suppression bonds, I haven't really seen anything good. I could be doing red-green. Ravaging Blaze makes me want to play Fire Conclusion, but the Goblin Pile Driver and the Magnum Insight's no good. Pack 2, that looks good. So we got a back. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Dragon. And we have a Crowan Sergeant, a Bogart Brute in red. We have the Titanic Growth in green. We have an Enshrouding Mist, which is good, an Aspiring Aeronaut, and a Blightcaster in off colors. I think I'm going to go with the Dragon here. 4/4 flyer. Don't really like the effect as much, but later in the game when I have mana, maybe it's worthwhile. Okay, so Topin Freeblade was passed over on the right. There's also a Warlord Rogue, which is awesome in blue. I am nowhere near blue. Should I get into blue? If they're passing that, maybe so. I think I like the Topin Freeblade though. What did they take? What was their other color? Could have been a white card. Didn't get much white. I gotta at least try for the Topin Freeblade here. Okay, so we have a Visionary, another Suppression Bonds, the of Undoing. Each player shall. Nah. I think the pick here is Suppression Bonds. Elvish Visionary would be excellent as well. But we'll see what we can do with continuing to build at least, a slight white in our deck. Okay, so there's a Stalwart Avon, Grasp, Evolving Wilds, and a Battlefield Forge. And a Grasp, and a Might of Masses, and a Wild Instinct. Damn it. So, what do we got? We got Titanic Growth and double suppression bonds. Can I afford to give up the Wild Instinct to get the Aven? I like the Aven a lot. Wild Instinct's removal, but I need a creature on the ground. Did pretty good having a bunch of Wild Instincts before, so I think I'll stick with that. Hope to get an Aven back later. Okay, so this one was a swing and the miss for us. There's the Heavy Infantry or the Recluse. Both of them are pretty lackluster. There's the Brawler's Plate and a Void Mage. So I guess passing over 2 Void Mages and a Whirler Rogue. Maybe I should have gone into blue after all. Sphinx Tutelage, I don't want to build a Sphinx deck. So I guess my only option here is probably the Recluse. So now we have a Forge Mage or the Knights of the Pilgrim Road. I want to try to bring in some white, and then to do that, I've got to have some white creatures. So I'm going to go with, well, it is an elf. Damn. It is an elf. Suppression 2, Destruction, Free Blade. I'm going to go with the elf. Okay, another Titanic Growth. I could deal with that. There's also a very late Cruel Revival. If I ditched white and went into black, I pick up Shaman of the Pack. That's not better than 2 Suppression Bonds and a Free Blade. So, picking up Titanic Growth. Okay, here's a Tactician. Those always seem to be helpful. Charging Griffin or not 3rd Titanic Growth? I don't think I'm going to do a 3rd Titanic Growth, so let's do Charging Griffin. None of this looks good to me, so I'm going to cut the Centaur. Veteran Sidearm maybe is a sideboard card. Well, not really a sideboard. Here's the Grasp of Hair Monster, so I like that. So I don't think we're going to be in black. Definitely not going to play red for these. So I'm potentially giving up a dragon. Yeah, don't care. If I can make white work, excuse me. But yeah, 2 suppression bonds and a token free blade makes me want to try to do white, but we're going to see what happens in pack 3, going back to the left again. Aerial Volley is definitely a sideboard. The rest of these look pretty good. What's my mana curve look like? I'll keep the mana curve small. So, wow. So the Priest of the Bloodright and a Reeve Soul. All I have in this one is an Empath. There's a crap load of black in here. No good red. No red I really want to pick up. There's also Shadow of the Past. So do I want to play black? What am I giving up? An Empath? I already got 1 Empath. Would like to have the second. Am I going to try to switch into green black in pack 3? After I gave up that Cruel Revival? 5 drop. Nah, I think I'm going to stay on target here. Okay. Yep. Should have switched. Maybe. I don't know. Wild Instinct here is another removal. There's also a Disciple. got 12 creatures. I'm going to be cutting in red, I guess. 11 creatures. I think I can wait on the Disciple and take the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, let's take another Wild Instinct. Evolution Elite. And a Dwyer's Elite. So I was told before the Evolution Elite's what I should be picking up. There's also a Cleric of the Forward Order. And a Totem Guide Heart Beast. I think I need the Heart Beast. It gets my Suppression Bronze and my Grasp if I want it. I really would like to have the Evolutionary Elite or the Elite, but Heart of Beast is going to help me the best, I think. Okay, Celestial Fair, Elvish Visionary, Rock Smaller, Honored Hierarch. These are all loaded for me. Don't have any finishers in this color, so I think the Rock Smaller is probably what I need to have. Really need to pick up some 2-drops though. Okay, Leaf Gilder's good. There's also a Forest Mage, which would be excellent as well, but we're going to go with Leaf Gilder. Okay, a 3rd Empath. Guess we can cut the Messenger maybe and take just the 3 Empaths, but that's a lot of 4-drops. There's also Gorger. I think I'm going to go with the Empath here. It's really a sideboard card. Got 10 4-drops. Oh, I don't like that at all. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so there's the Discipline, yet another 4-drop. The only other choice would maybe be Angel's Tomb or Meteorite or nothing. So I'll go with the Disciple. Another Disciple. Animist. Awakening. Reveal the top X cards you library. Put all land cards from among them onto the battlefield tab. No, don't need that. Disciple number 2. Not too happy about that. Really think I'm going to get waxed here with not having enough 2-drops. 1, 2, 3 2-drops. 4, 5, 6. I include 3. Okay, another Orchard Spirit. That's good. Sylvan. Okay. Nothing in here makes me interested. So I'll take the Night Spirit out. I'll take the Undead Servant out. Visionary, perfect. Was hoping that would wheel around. Force Mage, even better. Okay, so definitely got playables. 26 of them, actually. So I'm probably going to need to make some cuts. Alright, so let's sort by mana cost and then group of creatures separately. Don't think I want to make any cuts on my spells with sorcery instance here. I got 7 of them. 6 removal and then 1 evasion card. So I really need to make the cuts in the creature category. I don't want to cut any of my 2s. I think the Recluse is not good, although it's a 3-drop. I think the Force Mages and the Orchard Spirit I picked up help out. 25 now. So Charging Griffin, Tactician, Do I want two disciples? Or do I want to get rid of a Sylvan Messenger? What I don't like about this card is that it puts any of my other spells at the bottom. So all I'm getting is elves. While I do have a lot of elves, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. I just don't like giving up the opportunity for the other cards. Where Claymore Empath, I'll have 3 of them, lets me scry, and I can draw a creature card. So I like that better. So let's get rid of the Messenger. It leaves us with 24. And Free Blades all by itself. Yeah, so we gotta cut one more creature. Do I need 3 Impasse? It's really not a tactician deck. So I have 7 white cards and 17 green cards. Wow. Kind of makes me want to give up the double white. It's almost like I'm splashing white. Tactician would help. Yeah, it's probably going to be one of these decks I lose again. I just don't like the double white for the tactician, so I'm going to give that up. Puts me at 23. I don't think I need to play 7. I don't think I need to play 18 land. Although I have a lot of 6 drops, I'm looking at 12 at 4 and better. And I got 11 at 3 or less. So I think I'm going to stay at 17. I also got the Leaf Killer to help give me mana. And I got pretty good scry effects. If I get the 4, got pretty good scry effects. So let's add some basic land here. 12 and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. 6 and 11. Okay, this will be the deck. Hopefully made some right choices here, but we'll find out shortly.